People, hello, how are we? Hopefully we're all doing well. I'm Tom. Deontay Wilder has confirmed he will not be retiring, or at least Malik Scott has. Deontay Wilder's trainer is Malik Scott, and he has come out and said that Deontay Wilder will in fact be fighting again. I don't think that's a wise choice for a few reasons, and I think initially my first thoughts were, why is it Malik Scott confirming this? Why isn't Wilder coming out saying, I will fight again? Why isn't Wilder coming out saying, you'll see me in that ring for one more time, two more times, three more times, whatever it is? It feels to me like maybe it's Malik Scott convincing Wilder, look man, we've got more in the tank. We can come back, we can do this again. Not the other way around, not the fighter. And that's what I always like to say. It's the wrong choice, in my opinion, for a few different reasons. But ultimately, my opinion doesn't matter, but I'm going to tell you it anyway. I think it's worth saying, if he isn't retiring, which I think he should, but he said he's not, it's come out that he's not retiring. If you're not retiring, cool, great, whatever. You can't stick with Malik Scott. And the fact that Malik Scott is the one who's come out and said that you're not retiring is really worrying. Like, really worrying. Malik Scott has stole a living there. He's absolutely stole a living. He's done an awful job with Wilder. He's turned Wilder into Malik Scott, and that's not good. Wilder's now trying to be a boxer when he's never been a boxer. Why are you now trying to change that? You've always been a puncher. Why are you suddenly not being a puncher? You're trying to be a boxer. You're not a good boxer. And then your fallback is to almost kind of run away, not to turn back to going to be a puncher. Stop trying to be something you're not. Because that's what got you to being the WBC champion. That's what got you all those title defenses. That's what's giving you all this money. Why are you trying to change that? You've had two performances, which are awful performances, against the likes of Parker and Zhang. You're not a boxer. Stop trying to be a boxer. And it's Malik Scott that's done that. You need to drop Malik Scott. If you're going to stay in boxing, you need a new trainer. You really need a new trainer. Also, why? Why? What's left for you? You've made your money. You're going to require a lot of money to get back in there. You've been champion. You've defended your titles. You've had a long career. Why? What's left for him? Ngannou? Well, he's gone back to MMA, so he's not going to be fighting in boxing anytime soon, so we can't come and fight him straight away. Moving down to the bridgerweight division, well, that's a nothing division with nobody fighters. Cruiserweight? Well, I think if you drop the cruiserweight, you're not going to walk into a cruiserweight title fight. You're going to need a couple of fights to get used to the weight at the very least. So you're not going to command big money there. What's left for you? In the nicest way, I know AJ came out and said that he'd still fight Wilder, but that's not a fight AJ will want. AJ's not going to be looking at this going, yeah, Dubois, then I'll go and fight the winner of Fury Usyk and avenge my loss. Then I'll fight Fury anyway, the Battle of Britain, the proper Battle of Britain. Oh, and then I'll just top it off by fighting Wilder. You're not going 3-time heavyweight champion of the world against Daniel Dubois. Undisputed champion, obviously this is from AJ's point of view, so he's going to think he can win. Undisputed champion against Usyk and avenging one of my two losses. So there's nobody who's beaten me that I haven't beaten. There's nobody I've fought that I haven't beaten. Tyson Fury, beating him, the other big name in the heavyweight division currently. Maybe a rematch against Fury because it'll be a huge fight. One in the UK, one in Saudi Arabia. And then the 5th fight to finish my career, Wilder. I mean, look, maybe, but why? Wilder's kind of done. So I know AJ said that, but there's no money in that fight. That fight's dead in the water. AJ won't really get up for that fight. You're looking at probably that, and then you replace Wilder with a Parker, a Caballero. Not, even a Zhilei Zhang if he's still around, he's getting old now, but not a Deontay Wilder. With all due respect. Why? Look, like I say, he's made his money. He's done what he wanted to do. He came into boxing to make enough money to help his daughter who had fallen ill, and he's done that. He's made, I'd say, upward of 100 million in his career, probably in the last 5 or 6 fights alone. He's made his money. He's done what he wanted to do. I look at the landscape and I don't really know what's left for him. There's not exactly a lot of money left for him to make anymore. Like I say, he's fought the fights he's fought and he's lost the fights he's lost, and I don't know how he works his way back up to the top table. I really don't know what's left anymore. So yeah, I mean, look, my message to Deontay Wilder, obviously he's not listening, but it would be just go, leave, go and be happy. You've done what you wanted to do. You made your money, and leave the sport before the sport leaves you. Leave whilst you still can before you're forced out the door. You've put on some great shows. That Fury trilogy was fantastic, and your long reel of highlight reel of knockouts is going to be fantastic to watch time and time and time again. So you don't owe anything else. Go whilst you can. Just leave. Take your money and go. But you let me know your thoughts, people, on the fact that Wilder isn't retiring in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, people. Make sure you leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you know how YouTube works. Peace.